Have you ever felt that constant, underlying pressure? That nagging worry about your health, especially when it comes to your blood pressure? If so, you are certainly not alone. High blood pressure is one of the most common health challenges faced by people all over the world. For many, it means a lifelong reliance on medication and constant monitoring. But what if nature could offer a gentle, supportive hand? Imagine having a natural helper, something simple you could incorporate into your daily routine, that works alongside a healthy lifestyle to support your heart and blood vessels. This idea isn't just a dream. In fact, the answer might be growing in your local grocery store or even in a garden nearby. Today, we are going to explore a humble plant that is much more than just a kitchen ingredient. We're talking about a fragrant, grassy stalk that has been used for centuries in traditional healing practices. Get ready to discover how the common lemongrass could hold an uncommon key to helping you manage your blood pressure naturally. So, what exactly is this plant we're so excited about? Let's get to know lemongrass. If you enjoy Thai, Vietnamese, or other Southeast Asian foods, you might already recognize its unique, fresh, and citrusy aroma. It looks like a tough, pale green stalk, and it's famous for adding a bright, lemony flavor to soups, curries, and teas. But here's the most important part: in many parts of the world, lemongrass isn't just for cooking. For generations, it has been a cornerstone of natural medicine, treasured for its wide-ranging health benefits. People have used it to ease digestion, reduce stress, fight off colds, and, importantly, to support heart health and circulation. This long history of use tells us one thing: this isn't a new, trendy supplement. Lemongrass is a time-tested herb, and modern science is now starting to understand why it has been so effective for so long. Its power doesn't come from one single magic ingredient, but from a beautiful combination of natural compounds working together inside that simple stalk. So, what is it inside lemongrass that makes it so special for blood pressure? Think of it not as one single magic bullet, but as a powerful team of natural compounds working together. The first key player is potassium. You've probably heard that bananas are high in potassium, but lemongrass is too. Potassium is a crucial mineral that acts as a perfect balance to sodium, which is the main component of salt. Too much sodium in our diet makes our body hold on to extra water, and this extra fluid puts more pressure on our blood vessel walls, like too much water flowing through a garden hose. Potassium helps the kidneys flush out this excess sodium and water, which directly helps to lower the volume and pressure inside our blood vessels. The second team member is the natural oil that gives lemongrass its wonderful citrus scent. This oil contains special substances that have two important jobs. First, they are great soothers. They help calm inflammation throughout the body, including in our blood vessels. When blood vessels are inflamed, they can become stiff and narrow. By reducing this inflammation, lemongrass helps them relax. Second, these substances act as a gentle muscle relaxant for the walls of the blood vessels. And the third team player is a group of mighty antioxidants. Our bodies face daily damage from things called free radicals, which can harm our blood vessels over time, making them less flexible. Antioxidants are like the body's repair crew, neutralizing these free radicals and protecting our blood vessels from this damage, keeping them healthy and supple. Now, let's put it all together and see how this team actually works to lower blood pressure. Imagine your blood vessels are like flexible pipes, and your heart is the pump. When you have high blood pressure, it's often because these pipes have become too tight or constricted, or because there's too much fluid inside the system. This forces your heart to pump much harder to push the blood through, which is what creates that high pressure. This is where our team from lemongrass springs into action. The soothing and muscle-relaxing compounds go to work on the walls of your blood vessels, encouraging them to relax, loosen up, and widen. When the vessels widen, there is more space for blood to flow through freely. This immediately reduces the pressure, just like opening the nozzle on a garden hose reduces the pressure inside. At the same time, the potassium gets to work, signaling your kidneys to remove excess salt and water from your body. This reduces the total amount of fluid in your bloodstream. Less fluid in the same space means less pressure. So, in these two simple but effective ways, by relaxing the vessels and reducing fluid volume, lemongrass provides a natural, supportive approach to managing blood pressure. Now, before we get too excited and start drinking lemongrass tea by the gallon, we have to talk about a very important subject: safety. This is the most critical part of the entire video. It is absolutely essential to understand that lemongrass is a helper, not a replacement. It is what is known as a complementary therapy. This means it can be a wonderful addition to a healthy lifestyle, but it is not a substitute for the medicine your doctor has prescribed for you. If you are currently taking medication for high blood pressure, under no circumstances should you stop taking it or reduce your dosage because you started drinking lemongrass tea. Your medication is precisely calculated by your doctor to manage your condition, and suddenly stopping it can be very dangerous. Furthermore, if you already have low blood pressure, or if you are on other medications, especially water pills or diabetes drugs, it is crucial that you speak with your doctor before trying lemongrass. Because lemongrass can also make you urinate more, combining it with water pills could cause your blood pressure to drop too low. Your doctor knows your full health picture and can give you the best, safest advice for your personal situation. So, if your doctor gives you the green light, what is the best and easiest way to use lemongrass? The answer is simple: a calming, warm cup of tea. Making it is very easy. First, you need fresh lemongrass. Take 1 or 2 stalks, and using the back of a knife or a spoon, gently crush and bruise them. This might seem like a strange step, but it's very important because it helps to break down the tough fibers and release all those wonderful oils and healthy compounds inside. Next, place the bruised lemongrass stalks into a cup. Pour boiling hot water over them, cover the cup, and let it steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. The longer you let it steep, the stronger the flavor and the more powerful the benefits will be. You will see the water turn a beautiful, light yellow-green color and smell that fresh, citrusy aroma. After it has steeped, you can remove the stalks, and your tea is ready. You can drink it as it is, or if you prefer, you can add a little bit of raw honey or a slice of lemon for extra taste. Enjoying 1 to 2 cups a day, as part of a balanced routine, is a simple and pleasant way to support your wellness journey. While tea is a wonderful method, you don't have to limit yourself to just drinking lemongrass. One of the most enjoyable ways to get its benefits is by incorporating it directly into your daily cooking. This turns healthy eating into a flavorful adventure. Think of lemongrass as a fantastic herb that can elevate many dishes. It is a star ingredient in many Southeast Asian soups, like the famous tom yum, where it provides a refreshing and tangy base. But you can use it in your own kitchen too. Try adding a few bruised stalks to your pot when you are making a simple chicken or vegetable soup. As the soup simmers, the lemongrass will slowly release its gentle, citrusy flavor and its beneficial properties into the broth. You can also use it in curries and stir-fries. Just remember that the stalk itself is quite tough and fibrous, so you don't eat it directly. Instead, you bruise it and add it whole to your dish while it's cooking, much like you would with a bay leaf, and then remove it before serving. For a more intense flavor, you can finely chop the tender inner part of the stalk and mix it into marinades for fish, chicken, or tofu. By using lemongrass in your meals, you are not just creating delicious food, you are giving your body a steady, gentle intake of its helpful compounds throughout the day. Now, with all this talk about tea and cooking, a very important question comes up: how much is safe and effective? The key here, as with many natural remedies, is moderation. For most people who are just starting out, a good and safe approach is to enjoy 1 to 2 cups of lemongrass tea per day. This provides a consistent dose without being too much for your body to handle. When it comes to cooking, you can use it as a herb a few times a week. It's also very important to listen to your own body. If you have never tried lemongrass before, start with just 1 weak cup of tea or a small amount in your food to see how you feel. While serious allergies are rare, it is possible for some people to have a sensitivity to lemongrass. A simple safety step is to do a small skin test. You can rub a little bit of the fresh stalk on a small area of your skin, like your inner arm, and wait to see if any redness or irritation appears. This is a good practice before trying any new plant-based remedy. Remember, the goal is to support your health gently and safely, without rushing or overdoing it. As we near the end of our discussion, it's crucial to remember one thing: lemongrass is a wonderful supporting actor in the story of your health, but it is not the main character. True and lasting well-being comes from a complete and balanced lifestyle. Think of managing your blood pressure like building a strong, beautiful house. You wouldn't build a house with just a single perfect window, right? You need a solid foundation, strong walls, and a good roof. In the same way, lemongrass can be like one of those great windows, a valuable part of the structure, but it cannot hold up the entire house by itself. The real foundation for healthy blood pressure is built on several key pillars. These include eating a balanced diet that is low in processed foods and salt, finding ways to be physically active every day, managing your stress levels through activities like walking or meditation, and maintaining a healthy weight. When you have these strong foundations in place, that's when adding a natural helper like lemongrass tea can truly shine. It works best when it is part of a team, supporting the good habits you are already building for a healthier heart and a happier life. So, let's do a quick recap of everything we've learned. We discovered that lemongrass is a fragrant herb packed with helpful things like potassium and soothing oils. These compounds help lower blood pressure in two main ways: by relaxing and widening our blood vessels to let blood flow more easily, and by helping our body get rid of extra salt and water. We also covered the vital safety rules: always talk to your doctor before starting, especially if you are on medication, and never replace your prescribed treatment with lemongrass. We learned how to make a simple tea and use it in cooking, always starting slowly and listening to our bodies. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you ever tried lemongrass for your health? Maybe you have a favorite recipe you'd like to share? Please tell me about your experiences and thoughts in the comments section below. Let's learn from each other. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into the world of natural wellness. Thank you so much for watching.